There's cameras on everything anymore.
Right.
You know, so, you know, when they first come out with cameras, I thought, wow, they're going to be secret agent on us, they're, you know, and everything.
How's it going, guys? Watching the Watchmen here, out with Amagansett Press here in North Platte, Nebraska.
Let's go, guys.
At the State Patrol Troop D headquarters. As usual, we're going to take a look around, possibly go inside depending on whether or not this is restricted access, and see if they respect our right to take video of a public building out in public and possibly inside of the public building, and we'll see how it goes. There's no sidewalk here, so we'll just have to stand on the easement.
Watching the Watchmen today.
So this is the visitor parking lot over here, and all the State Patrol vehicles are back there.
Flying crowd, nevertheless. So main office upstairs, dispatch downstairs. Ring the bell, see if the duty officer's available. Nope. Hi, how are you?
Good morning.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Good, how are you guys?
Doing well, thanks.
Oh, my.
So my name's Jason.
Hello.
This is my son Ben.
Nice to meet you.
And we're traveling the country documenting what's going on these days. So since we're here, we're actually staying in a hotel right across the street.
Nice.
And just wondering how things have been in North Platte for you.
You know what? I'm going to let one of the uniformed people talk. So,
Okay.
I don't know much.
How are you today, sir?
Good, good.
Yes, I will let him.
Okay. Since you're
Be the
one of the
lieutenant
uniformed people, can I just ask your name and badge number so I know who I'm speaking with?
Dan Rhymes, 624, Lieutenant.
Thank you very much, Lieutenant. Pleasure to meet you. My name's Jason. This is my son Ben.
Nice to meet you.
And we're traveling across the country. We were just in 9 different states. And we're documenting what's going on in the country and just trying to get a sense of how the individual municipalities are faring and how they're dealing with the situations, if there's a situation here.
We've had some demonstrations here, but they've been peaceful and
That's good.
fairly small. Lexington down the road had one also this week. I think it was peaceful, and police have actually interacted during the demonstrations, so I think things went well in this area. The main hot spots have been Lincoln and Omaha.
Yeah, we were in Lincoln night before last.
Okay. Which I was not there. Several of our people from this area were working that area
Okay.
for crowd control and stuff. So, and have returned and hopefully won't have to be deployed there again. Hope things settle down.
Well, and that leads to my next question. When we came into town yesterday, we saw there were some military-looking state police vehicles. Were they returning from Omaha, Lincoln area?
I'd assume so, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. We saw them out on the highway coming back.
That, we don't have a lot of military type vehicles. It could have been the National Guard.
It was actually a black military-looking vehicle, and it said State Patrol on it.
Okay.
It was led by a State Patrol vehicle.
Okay, I didn't know that they took them down there, but
Yeah, and it looked like the same type of vehicle in your driveway yesterday, pulling out. Yeah.
probably was then, yep.
Okay, good. Well, so it seems like from speaking to you and some other folks we've spoken to, North Platte's a good place to be right now.
We were just talking this morning, we're happy to be where we are in
I
Wyoming
bet.
right now. We got a lot of good people.
Yeah,
in
it
this
seems that way.
area, and I think everybody's respectful to one another.
Have you had any arrests regarding this situation? No?
In this area, not that I'm aware of.
Well, that's good. Good.
Not that I'm aware of. So,
Excellent.
like I say, I think that any demonstrations have been peaceful. I think the sheriff's office and the city PD here has interacted with them as well as in Lexington.
Okay. All right, well, that's good. That's what we're hoping to hear.
You're in a good spot.
Yeah, now I'll ask you the difficult question, which of course you could refuse to answer, but do you have any thoughts or feelings on the George Floyd situation yourself, or?
I just hope we can, I think everybody's got the message that things need to be looked at and reviewed, and we need to be fair to everyone, and we hope we can put it behind us and move forward now and stop the violence.
Yeah, that's great. And that's what we try to do, is we're part of our mission here, because there's a big, huge divide between law enforcement and the citizens these days. Maybe not necessarily here in North Platte, but across the country. So what we're trying to do is open up dialogue with law enforcement, have these conversations, and try to bridge that gap in whatever small way we can. I think conversation and dialogue helps a lot.
Like I say, I think we're fortunate to live here. As law enforcement, I feel we got good support in our community, and so, like I say, I can't speak for other areas, but we've got good support here.
Good.
And it's a good place to live. So.
Good. And are you born and raised here in North Platte?
I was born in southeast Nebraska, actually.
Okay.
In DeWitt.
In DeWitt.
Home of vice grip rents in the old days.
Oh, there you go. Well, yeah. I got quite a few of those.
I come out here in 1990 with the patrol. So
Wow. Oh, so you've been with the patrol for 30 years?
I have.
Wow, very good.
So
Well, we appreciate your service. We love to meet the good guys, and we hope that the good guys, such as yourself, will keep the bad guys in line, because, as with anything, no profession has 100% good people. There's bad photographers, there's bad video guys, there's bad painters, there's bad car mechanics. So there are a few officers out there who need some checking up on.
There's always a small percentage out there that are undesirable.
And we really, as the citizens, we really depend on the good guys, the good police officers, to keep the bad guys in check and do something about it and honor their oath, and we hope you do that.
We appreciate that.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Thank you very much, and we appreciate you.
Where are you from?
Colorado.
Colorado.
Yeah, we're heading back home. We just did a 9-state loop. We went up through Nebraska. We were here about 10 days ago. This is our third trip to North Platte. So we were here about 10 days ago. We went up through South Dakota, North Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Illinois, and then Iowa, and back through Nebraska.
You've seen some different country then, from population to
Oh, yeah.
barren areas.
Well, I'll tell you what, the older I get, the less population I'm looking for. I'm trying to get more and more rural every year, I think, so.
I've always lived in more rural areas and enjoyed that.
It's
That's
nice.
what I was grew up. That's what I grew up in. That's what I like.
It's nice, yeah, no, it's wonderful. It's a good feeling to be around these types of areas, and good officers like yourself, and, it means a lot. We really, there's the authority and the power that's given to a police officer is huge. It's a big deal, and that it's a big deal to be responsible and honor your oath. A lot of guys that are law enforcement were also military, so I don't know if you were, but
I was not, but there
a
are
lot of those
several
guys
that
have
were, yes.
sworn 2 oaths, a military oath and a law enforcement oath, which I know are slightly different, but mostly the same. And that's very important, you know, I think the first step in the citizens and the law enforcement bridging that gap we're talking about is communication and police honoring their oath. I think that's key. And
Sometimes we just gotta think back, you know, what it's like to be the citizen on the other side and why this happened.
Yes,
Be
sir.
Understanding at times.
right, yeah, yeah, and I'm not trying to sound cliche here, but if you have an argument with your wife tonight, you can't go out and take it out on somebody tomorrow, you know, and that happens
Yeah,
sometimes.
you're right.
That happens with anybody.
Sometimes you don't wanna take your work home and you don't wanna take bad things at home to work,
Right, right.
so. yeah.
Well, you seem like a fine, upstanding gentleman. We
I appreciate
appreciate you,
that.
and we hope that
Thanks.
your leadership carries through your charges here. And
We're just getting them back from Lincoln, some of them, so.
very good, very good. All right. Well, all we ask is
Appreciate
that we won't shake hands because of the times here. But we all.
Unfortunately, we got two things going on at once, seems like.
Yeah. Well, there's always two things going on at once if you live
At
long enough. But yeah, we just ask that you honor your oath and you demand that of your officers,
We appreciate
and
that.
you know, hold the officers that aren't doing the right thing accountable. I don't know if you get much of that here in North Platte, but we appreciate you.
You know, it's a lot, people, there's cameras on everything anymore.
Right.
You know, so, you know, when they first come out with cameras, I thought, wow, they're gonna be secret agent on us, they're, you know, and everything. But what I've found is those cameras normally protect our officers.
Yes, sir, they
Their
should.
conduct is sometimes so much better than you'd think it is. That
Right.
amazes me sometimes, so.
Well, that leads to a very interesting, do you guys have body cams? I see you don't have one on, but
I
you-
don't, on my division, we do wear we are going to body cams now.
Okay.
It's just, the Lincoln area has got them, it's slowly working its way across the state now.
Gotcha. So it's been,
My officers, I run the carry enforcement division, which is the trucking division. We've had them for a year, 2 years now.
okay,
Great tool, great tool. I'm glad we're getting them. We've had in-car cameras, but the body camera, a lot of times, you can get this, you know, sometimes you got background noise and stuff, but normally that body camera works very well.
and it's an objective witness that tells the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is a beautiful thing for everybody.
You know, if you get a complaint or somebody's got a problem, you can watch that and say, yeah, there's a problem. Or you can say, hey, there's nothing here.
Right.
I mean,
Can answer plenty of questions for you.
Yeah.
Do you wear one when you're out on the road, or you just
I
haven't gotten there yet?
no.
Hoping to retire before that happens?
Lieutenant above, for the most part, don't wear them.
Oh, really? Okay.
Administratively, we don't work the road as much as our sergeant below.
Gotcha.
It's just the structure of
So you spend most of your time here at the
a lot of
headquarters?
the time.
Gotcha.
Yeah, going to meetings and
I'd
fun.
love to see him get you, since you're a lieutenant, I'd love to see him get you a white shirt. It's hot out there.
These vests, guys.
Yeah, oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I don't know how you guys do it. Yeah.
That's another big thing, you know, over the years, we used to, you know, just right around the window down and work but this changes the heat situation a lot.
Right.
And so you gotta be careful.
And you gotta wear them, because the one day you don't, you'll wish you did.
Yep.
That's, yeah.
Yep. But I've seen a lot more officers get overheated because of the situation with the vests.
I'm sure. Do they have the cooling systems in their cars at all?
Not just the air conditioner.
Just the air conditioning?
Anything beyond that, I've seen they make a deal you can put into the vest.
Right, right.
But we don't have.
I was down in Florida, and those guys love those things.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah,
I
they
bet
plug them
with
into their vest and it kind of...
humidity.
Yeah.
I bet they.
Well, that's
do.
true. It's very dry here.
Yeah.
So it's nice, yeah.
It's dry. It's humid, more humid than it used to be, but yeah, it is fairly dry.
Nice.
Not as bad as southeast Nebraska. It's pretty humid down there.
Right, right. Well, we're good in Colorado, too. It's bone dry. Usually the humidity's around 10%.
That helps
Yeah.
a little bit because we've had some pretty good heat already this year.
Keeps my axes happy, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, no rust. Yeah. Well, because I grew up in New York,
Okay.
out on the east end of Long Island, so I was out in the country, as far as country you can get in New York.
Yeah.
I grew up in the middle of an oak forest, and boy, was it humid.
Oh,
and you
really?
had to oil everything and take care of everything, because it would just rust right up.
Okay. Yeah, you had that. Yeah. Okay. The sea moisture.
Oh yeah, don't put anything in the basement that you care about.
Really?
Oh yeah.
That ain't good.
No, it's
It's
not. It's
hard
much
on me.
nicer out here.
It'll rust your old car up fast.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, and then you got the road salts and everything else, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
but well, I very sincerely appreciate you taking the time to speak with us.
Thanks
Thank
for
you for that.
stopping by.
Yeah, no, thank you. And I think these conversations are important, and I wish more law enforcement, especially guys in your position, the higher ups, were willing to have these conversations. because I think these simple conversations mean a lot to people.
Well, I hope, I mean, like I say, everybody needs to just learn from things, and then we need to move on, hopefully.
And not forget the mistakes of yesterday.
No, I mean, I think things evolve over time.
Right.
Sometimes they need a push. I don't know, I just don't want to see the violence anymore. 10 minutes can change a lot.
Yeah, 10 seconds can change a lot. Yeah, it's unbelievable, and we all have to act responsibly. So that's why I'm doing this with my son. I want him to learn how to be responsible, how to talk to people, how to communicate, and how to, how to do things properly as well as I know how to do. I mean, I'm as guilty as the next guy of being wrong half the time, but,
We all are mistaken once in a while.
Yeah, what was it my grandfather used to say? I thought I was wrong once, but I was mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish that was the case.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you,
All
sir.
right.
Thank you very much for speaking with us.
Stop by.
Is there anywhere outside, I just want to do a quick loop around, is there anywhere that's restricted access that we can't walk around? Or
Outside? No.
Okay.
Fine.
Just going to do a quick loop around, get some footage of the building, and then we're out of your hair?
That's fine.
All right, sir.
You know where the PD and stuff is in town too? It's right down the road if you want to.
Yeah, maybe we'll take a ride there and speak to them too.
All right, guys.
All right, good. Thank you, sir.
Take
You have a
care.
good day and stay
Thank you.
safe.
You too.
And last thing I'll say is, because it's my job and it's what I do, is please honor your oath. And please make sure all the guys under you do the same.
Try to do the right thing.
Thank you, sir.
You bet.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You bet.
Oh, was that one? Which
We
way
came in through here.
Oh, we came in. I didn't even see the door behind me. Like Yogi Berra said, you can see a lot just by looking. All right, so let's walk around. Lieutenant there said we're okay to walk around the building, so we'll take a quick loop around. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate guys like that. Obviously we're in North Platte, but there's good and bad everywhere, guys. I think, especially with the police department's comments.
Well, alright guys, like AP was just saying, we're going to take a walk around the building and see what we can see. And we appreciate guys like that lieutenant inside the State Patrol headquarters here,
Everyone needs to pick up their camera.
who are willing to communicate with citizens and honor their oath.
Don't get yourself in trouble and be smart about it. But document what they do. If you see police activity going on, traffic stops, somebody being handcuffed, questioned, investigation, take your camera out, take your phone out, and just film it for a few minutes and see what's going on. And who knows? You might catch some video that might save somebody a lot of hurt one day. You never know what you might get. So keep your cameras rolling. Just want to give you a shot of the State Patrol car here. This is Nebraska State Trooper car 315. And yeah, just pick those cameras up and get out there, guys. You are a member of the press. Everyone is a member of the press. If you gather information of public interest and disseminate that information to the public, you are officially a member of the press. That's the way it works. You don't need a press pass.
So here's a
Help out.
Nebraska State Patrol SUV, number 211.
Keep an eye on law enforcement, keep an eye on what's going on, and do it in the right way. And we're learning every day, so you can watch our videos and get some ideas of what to do, and you can probably get some ideas of what not to do as well. But that's it. So for now, all's quiet here in North Platte, Nebraska.
Alright guys,
I guess that's gonna
Watching the Watchmen here, out with Amagansett Press. That's about it for this one. So stay tuned. See you on the next one, guys. Coming to you from Nebraska State Patrol, Troop D headquarters. Out.